Good morning, everyone. My name is Felix, and in today's video, we are going to see how we can help you add additional 30,000 per month by implementing funding services for your service-based company. And this works really well because we actually did partner and help a lot of individuals that are currently running credit repair companies, MCA loans, insurance, or they have a real estate brokering company or offer hard money services, anything related to financial services, just by simply adding credit stacking and funding services into their company and have a whole range of products to offer. They're able to increase their top line revenue and really serve a bigger customer base down the line. And I just want to give you exactly how this process works and how you guys can get started as well, right? So for us to fully understand how we can add additional services into your B2B business by simply adding funding as an option is going to help streamline and add top line revenue is really understanding what the value ladder is. So if you guys haven't read Richard, the founder of ClickFunnels, I forgot his name, Richard Brunson. Yeah, that's his name. He came up with a concept called the value ladder, and the value ladder essentially is a business strategy that allows you to sell to many different income brackets within your market or tailor different options to the customers that you're currently serving, which helps you result in more sales and more revenue, right? So, for example, each product offer that you have will ascend them and create that personalization and also enhance your customer experience so they can purchase from you again and again and again, because every time they purchase something from you, they always have another set of problems that they're dealing with, and you want to make sure you offer different solutions to them tailored to what their needs are. And that is essentially why it's important to add funding as part of your business venture. So for example, if you're currently operating a credit repair company, you might offer credit repair services on the bottom. Rather, it's credit inquiry sweep, wiping off all of their inquiries off the credit report, right? Or they just need some fixing. Regardless, it's their late payments, collections, bankruptcy, whatever it is, that is essentially your core offer right now as a credit repair agency. But let's just say you finalize everything, you're able to give the best customer experience, you remove all of the negative items off the credit report. Now they're back at a 700 plus credit score. What is sort of like their next journey to help them reach their goals? And a lot of people, what they want to do after having excellent credit and going through the credit repair phase is now they want to look for funding because they ultimately want to invest into real estate, or as a business owner, they want to get the capital that they need in order to scale. So, what solution can you put in place as part of your company and the type of products that you offer in order to help them reach the next step of their journey? And that is by implementing funding in this case, because by doing funding, you help them get access and bridge them to lenders, get them capital, you get paid for it, they meet their goals, they meet their target, and they're able to use that investment, that money, to invest into back into their business or start buying real estate in, as sort of like in this example, right? Another big example is if you have a insurance company, right? One of our partner is actually an insurance agent. He works with a lot of people that are looking to buy insurance policy, and sometimes they need to invest into these insurance policy to into these premiums in order to build the cash value of the account, and then ultimately borrow against it so they can use it as collateral to buy purchases of real estate or as a business in that example. But how do they streamline and offer different options to them aside from insurance products to get them to point A to point B? And that is offering funding, right? Offering funding, they get funding, they can invest more into the insurance policy, they can borrow against the insurance policy, it builds up the cash value instead of having them to save, from year over year in order to just build, a percentage up. You're able to streamline this and really, help them um, help them enhance this process a lot quicker. So you can see being creative with the type of clientele that you're currently working with in the financial space is going to help you yield a lot of returns, not only for the business but also in terms of additional value that you can offer to your clientele. So that's why understanding the concept of the value ladder is very important, because when I started my company, I was only doing credit repair. I was doing credit restoration for people that has subprime credit and they're looking to close on their first house. they're looking to close on their car, get better rates, right? And a lot of times, aside from fixing their credit and achieving those accomplishments, they also want to, start building income or start their own business. But with a great credit score, what can I offer and put in place to help them go from point A and point B? And the reason why it works so well is because they already see the results from one of your products now, right? So the selling and the upsell itself is going to be a lot easier than taking cold traffic and having to convert them into a client, because you already provided that customer experience. They already see great results with you. So they already know that if they pay for the next type of service or product that you have, that they are probably going to get very similar result. And you have a great track record of helping them meet their goals initially, and then helping them to ascend to the next goal is probably going to be a lot easier for them to work with you as well, right? So tying all of those together, that is why it's so important to start adding something very generalized, something that's very applicable. Funding itself can go into so many directions, open so many doors. You can, aside from doing credit repair and adding funding, maybe you can start a hedge fund. The people that you get funding for, they can invest into your hedge fund. Is how do you work them up the ascend, what we call the value ladder, and ascend them to the next tier of product to add additional value? Because each goal that they meet, there's always going to be new problems that they face, and you always want to have solutions in the back of your pipeline in order to, again, grow your business and then grow the amount of value that you offer as a company. So what we do is we're actually a funding fulfillment company, and we actually have a coaching program that helps B2B companies, loan brokers, credit repair agencies, insurance broker, real estate brokers partner up with us to learn how to start offering funding and tie that into their current department and to their business model, right? And ultimately, we see a lot of great results with people that we partner up with, leveraging our systems and our process, because we teach them step by step on how to hire the right people, how to do the fulfillment and find the lenders in order to get them funding, and the type of pricing and charge that they can add as part of their pricing package to add an additional 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 per month. So it's very, very easy and very applicable if you already have a company like this. And it's just a matter of, you already have the resources. It's just adding different options of products and solutions that you can give to your type of clientele, to your market, to your audience, in order to, increase your top line revenue, as well as offer more product options to your customers in this case, right? So if they come in as a lead, they will go through the initial stage. Maybe they need, credit repair, you fix that. Maybe they need insurance, you get them that. Now you can offer and come back and say, hey, you have such an outstanding result with us by doing this. Why don't you consider doing funding? Because I think your ultimate goal with us is to, ultimately build a business or create passive income, or just have money in hand to invest in whatever opportunities that the client decided that they want to do, right? So you don't stop at just finishing one stage of your service, but it also comes with a new set of problems that you can work with the client one-on-one to fully understand, to fully dissect, and see how funding can play a big part in helping them streamline and get closer to the next goal of theirs, right? So again, you guys can leverage us as a fulfillment company, work with us, partner up with us, or you can decide to, do funding on your own, build out the department, or do it on yourself. It's very low maintenance. It doesn't require too much investment on your end, too much time or energy. I see a lot of real estate brokers doing it, a lot of real estate agents. Majority of our clientele falls under credit repair. We see some MCA loan industry clientele partner up with us in that side, because aside from MCA loans that they offer in terms of funding, they want to offer other funding products that might tailor towards that client and their type of credit profile that they're working with, right? But essentially, you guys need to open your eyes and see how you're leaving a lot of money on the table by just not adding this one service. And by adding this service into your product offering, it will increase the top line revenue. It will increase your exposure to another different market. And that's how you stay in business for such a long time, is because you keep innovating, you keep providing value, and you never stop with just one sort of service in this case. Okay. So with that being said, if you guys are interested in learning more, I do have a link down below click on the link, watch the video, and then schedule a call if you decided that's the route that you want to take. And I will see and break down exactly how we can add funding services and what that exact A to Z game plan will look like to add additional top line revenue to the current offering that you have and how that all ties into together. Okay, that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.